Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Pisces here, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Okay, like and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is greatly loved and appreciated. Okay, I left my consciousness in the sixth dimension. Okay, so I was just reading because I was really trying to figure out what the Sirians was trying to say. Okay, this is a Syrian reading, and because I wrote Wanderer by Janae Aiko, but they just really wanted me to just look into the Wanderer and not necessarily the song, okay? And then this song, Wait a Minute, was on, okay, talking about how she left her consciousness in the sixth dimension. I'll make that make sense in a second, okay? So, what's the overall energy here, though? Opposition, okay? Tension and opposites. It says fourth house, home and family, okay, and feelings and subconscious with the moon. So I feel like you are a wanderer, okay? Like this is for the wanderers out there. Excuse me. Okay. That's confirmation. What else is the overall energy? We got Alpha Centauri, okay, with courage. So this centaur, okay, is giving me, because the body is glowing, and the centaur would be like that earthly connection, that grounding connection. It's like this centaur is connected to the heavens and the earth, through that energy of light, and they hold the staff, which is giving me like royalty. I heard upper echelon, okay, yeah, and we got Canopus with guidance and power, okay? And then we got creation. I feel like you could be very like powerful at this time, okay? Because you've learned a lot of lessons. Like you are someone who's really doing what you're supposed to be doing, okay? Yeah, and then we got sacrifice. You could have lost lots of things along the way, just following your guidance and following the right ways that you should have been going. But I feel like, you're really better for it. Like I feel like you have landed yourself in like the perfect place. Like you're operating out of this energy of love, okay? I seen higher heart activation. What else? Yeah, we got the halls of a Amenti, okay? This is what I'm saying. You've really been learning, like you've revealed so many different secrets to yourself, and you're still uncovering treasures and going through these different initiations with your energy at this time. Okay, yeah, look, star being healing codes at the bottom of the deck. Okay, it says important information, wounds are healed and recharging. Okay, so this is what you've been doing, just a lot of healing and recovering. Okay, recouping from all of the things that you have been through before. Okay, so this is what they had me find. Okay, it says this is all about wanderers. It says wanderers come from all over the universe. In a spiritual sense, they come from higher densities. Most wanderers come from the sixth and fifth density of consciousness. Okay, that's why the song was saying, "I left my consciousness in the sixth dimension, left my soul in its vision. Let's go get it." So I feel like you could be pulling down your sixth dimensional energy to yourself. Okay, it says our angelic realms, they hold a deep wisdom from fifth density and are in the process of balancing that with love and understanding. The higher realms naturally require a purity of self. Therefore, most wanderers come from late fifth density and sixth density as the need for balance and unity happens. Okay. It says there are some who come from the fourth density, but this is rare. You could be one of those rare souls that chose to do this, okay, from a fourth density, okay, which means you had to learn a lot of hard life lessons because you came before you reached the fifth, sixth density level, It says souls at this level are just not ready to take on the task of being a wanderer. I feel like you could be a very advanced soul, okay, so you could have been moved forward quicker, okay. I seen 440 and 441, okay. It says wanderers. Wait, it says what's even more uncommon are negatively oriented wanderers. They are few and far between, okay? It says you don't really get negative wanderers. As I mentioned, most come from the sixth density. This level of awareness is that of the law of one, or unity. It's where both the negative and positive spiritual paths have been walked, and beings at this level have come out the other side and are unifying all experience. Polarity ceases to exist. Okay. So yeah, we got animal energy, okay, with this channel. Like, you're a very powerful channel, okay? Whether you know it or not, and there, it's like you're in the energy of resurrecting all of this amazing psychic energy within yourself. But it's all because you're doing all of this healing, because this is how you really do it, and a lot of people won't take those steps into healing, so they're not, it's like the people around you are not meeting you at this cosmic level that you're on. It's like you've healed all the way up to the stars, okay? So you could be having like a little bit of tension going on in your reality, because people don't really understand the way that you take in these lessons and the way that you constantly replenish yourself in this energy of healing, okay? So, it's like you always choose peace, and that's such a great thing. Like, please keep doing that. Keep killing them with kindness, my love. That is working for you. Okay, look, we got creation solo, okay? Solo magic. It's like you're the only starseed for miles or something. It says alchemy with choices, I feel like pay attention to the choices that you're really making for yourself at this time, and also, like, don't hold yourself back from making certain choices with this crystal technology, with the silicone. I feel like, because a lot of different innovations have come from the Silicon Valley. I feel like you're someone who's very intuitive, very innovative. You get like amazing ideas. You could be working on birthing something very big at this time, I feel like all of this truth, all of this memory is like rushing back to you, because this is what I'm saying. I'm saying offering aura, memory, and bliss, And then we got divine feminine with the void, and then the unconditional love blueprint. So I feel like, with all this healing, you've unlocked something very important within your blueprint. Okay. I'm hearing like wanderer codes or something. Okay. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I heard. Okay, that's confirmation. I heard wanderer codes. You're unlocking the wanderer codes within you. Okay, this is the soul memory that you want to unlock. Okay, all of these different tricks of the trade, pretty much. Okay, all of this memory from all of these past lives. Of course, it comes with, certain emotions and things like that. But this is great. Okay, you're a master. You've mastered the art of healing. Okay, the element of water. So it's like there's no stopping you. Okay. It says choosing to come back to the third density, okay, because this is what we have chose to do. We chose to come back here and learn something about the lesson of polarity, okay? It says choosing to come back to this third density of ours means choosing to be on an equal playing field. Our realm here in the third destiny is a veiled one, meaning we don't usually have the access to the other side. Simply put, when a wanderer chooses to come back and incarnate in the third density, they lose their abilities, can't remember their past lives, and forget what they choose to come and do and learn, okay? And relearning all of these things builds up your strength, okay? Builds up your intuition, and makes you have to learn the lessons of your emotions, of your soul, all over again. And I feel like you've reached a high level in this, okay? So it says, simply put, when a wanderer chooses to incarnate, okay, I already read that. It says, therefore, there are hardly any negative wanderers. The negative path is a selfish one, and they do not risk the forgetting, okay? Because when you go back, you forget again, okay? You lose your abilities and your things because you're not still paying attention to spirit. Like some people, some wanderers get afraid, okay? This is like they get overwhelmed by all of the energy and not healing the wounds as they come along. And so they choose to, like, ignore it, Okay, so it says there are three reasons why wanderers choose to come back to this reality. Okay, the main reason is to help in the harvest by raising the planetary vibration. Okay, so this is what you are truly here to do with the Three of Pentacles. You are a part of a galactic team, okay, that chose to wander here and raise the vibration of this planetary thing. Okay, it says by having more advanced souls around, more catalyst is generated and people tend to learn a bit quicker. Wanderers promote spiritual growth by their very nature. Others attune to their vibration and are uplifted in their presence. The other two reasons relate more to the wanderer itself, okay? The Eight of Cups. Okay, it says the ability for faster growth and stronger polarization in third density and to repeat lessons for a more perfect balance. Okay. So I feel like that's like the main reason, or one of the main reasons, to help with the planetary vibration and to repeat these lessons to create a more perfect balance for your soul. It's like you don't do anything that you haven't already done before. Okay, because there's a specific blueprint that your soul has to learn. Okay, and I feel like you've learned a lot of these lessons and this is why you're unlocking these wanderer codes within you. Okay, because I've never heard this. Okay, I've never heard about these wanderer codes. Okay, this is news to me also, which I think is dope. But also I feel like the Eight of Cups really is talking about walking away. You could have walked away from something. Give me more on this Eight of Cups. Maybe walked away from a certain way of thinking, okay, or a certain thing that you believed in, okay, that awoke in something. Yeah, look, a death, okay. You put a death to something. It could have been emotionally, or I'm really getting like a way of thinking. But there are more cups. Let me get another one for the Eight of Cups, please. We got the Emperor. Yes. It's giving it's giving me like stability, maybe. Like, I don't know, like some part of your wanderer code awoken, right? And made you put a death to certain ideas and situations and things like that. Like your soul remembered, like, oh yeah, okay, like this is what we believe in, And this put a death to a lot of like unwanted energies and things. This is why you're moving on up. Okay, it says third density is intense and profound. Life may seem overwhelming and troubling, yet this experience is highly sought after in the higher realms due to its potential for exponential spiritual growth. Okay, Ra says that third density is where most work in consciousness is done. That's huge. Earth 3D is a school. There is so much catalyst here, so much opportunity for growth in the eyes of a wanderer. It is an absolute privilege to be here incarnated on this earth. Okay. And so I feel like you're coming more into this energy of appreciation, okay? And that's a big sign that these wanderer codes have been released into your DNA, okay? Like you could literally be having these strong memories, okay? Strong dreams of like past lives and things like that, of things that look otherworldly. Like Spirit was showing me visions of like myself really small and all of the everything else really big, like really big trees, really big like grass, really big like ferns and things like that. It says it is unimaginably more harmonious in the higher densities, which sounds wonderful. By nature, there is less hardship, and so one looks back to third density to properly polish off some less than perfect lessons. Okay. Ooh. Why is the Nine of Cups in reverse? Does it go in reverse? I don't feel like it goes in reverse. I don't know. Maybe it does. Because I feel like, not like souls, because I was thinking like, I really heard like souls come back when they're unsatisfied with how they did on a lesson, or if they feel like it said, like it was less than perfect. We come here and we learn how to be, how to work our magic better, how to grow our light. and then we gain so much from like all of the light that we spread while we're here, and it's a chance for us to go up in our level of density, in our level of consciousness. Okay, so it says, by choosing to become a wandering spirit, a brother or sister of sorrow, to dive back into a third density experience. Third density conditions must be accepted. This means the wanderer forgets who they are as they enter back into the veiled realm of forgetting. If the wanderer manages to pierce said veil and remember, the three main goals can be worked on: dedicating oneself to service, raising the planetary vibration, and repeating certain lessons for a more unified, wholesome being. Okay. So it says it's not easier being a wanderer. It's not easy being a wanderer. Okay. Let me just read this. It is a privilege to be incarnated in this third density. Didn't I read that already? They're repeating themselves. Okay. It says, coming from the more coherent, balanced higher realms and jumping back into the 3D mix has its effects physically, mentally, and spiritually. First, the physical, extremely common side effects among wanderers are allergies, okay, which makes perfect sense because my nose always is running when I'm watching this, okay? I mean, when I'm doing this, okay? It says food, animals, pollen, you name it. This is the body's way of showing resistance to being here. Okay. Wanderers may also incarnate with certain physical ailments too. The perceived lack of something will encourage you to appreciate other aspects of your life, experiencing gratitude. Perhaps that is a part of your lesson. Secondly, in the material sense, many get caught up in complex mind activity or overthinking. Okay. Getting lost in thought leads to anxiety and separation with your body. It's always good to practice being present. And finally, the spiritual side. There is an inkling deep inside that something just feels off, a strangeness to the earth and its people, a subtle sense of something's missing or belonging somewhere else. This feeling of disconnect, or perhaps that something feels off about this planet and its people, can be dangerous. Personality disorders can develop. With that said, there are so many aspects to life here that may cause distress, pain, and suffering. Each of these moments are catalysts or opportunities for service and learning. Okay. It says, to paraphrase Ra, whatever the situation, there is always a vortex, however small, of peace, love, light, and joy. To ignore that is to turn one's back and forget the infinite possibilities of the present moment. Okay. So they tell me to keep going. Okay. It says these ailments, personality disorders, and allergies are just negative reactions to being here. And all they do is get in the way of service. Okay. They are distractions. It says they get in the way of what you came to do. Their purpose is to help you awaken to that, and they can be healed through intelligent infinity. Okay. It says they are meant to act as a catalyst to wake you up to your purpose. This is the biggest challenge for the wanderer, that it gets caught up in the drama. Okay. It says that it becomes karmically involved, trips on its path, forgets its mission, and gets sucked into the problem it chose to solve. Okay. Like I said, it's not easy. Okay. It says target on my back. Wanderers are high priority targets for the Orion group, aka the negative polarity, excuse me, or the service to self path. What this means is that the more you polarize and attune your purpose and spiritual path, the more of a threat you become to the other side. This may appear as a negative greeting, an informal invitation to switch sides and to choose to react rather than respond. For example, rather than getting close and feeling disempowered by the eventual negative experience, cordially reject the offer of control and separation and reaffirm your positive intentions by choosing to serve. It may feel like a constant struggle, and it is. The quicker you accept your reality, the quicker you can grow and start to help others and share the love. Okay. So you could have been born in the 80s. Okay. It says in the 80s, there were roughly 65 million wanderers on Earth. Ross says there were a few that came in 50,000 years ago and more in the last 25,000 year cycle. So it says seniority of vibration, okay? This is a type of sorting system for souls, okay? Like gas bubbles in liquid, the ones that are more likely to succeed rise to the challenge, okay? The best and brightest souls are chosen and allowed to become wanderers. The goal being to pierce the veil and to remember their mission and who they are. Another way of looking at this, if you are here as a wanderer, you have the capability of remembering who you are and awakening to your mission. Ra stated that 8 or 9% of wanderers had managed to do this at the time of writing, okay? Over 50% of the rest had developed some type of symptom indicating that they were not of this sanity. This means there was a certain feeling of alienation, a feeling of I do not fit in here. The last third of the reminder of wanderers, we were aware that something about them was different. There are different levels of gradients. Wait, there are different levels or gradients of awakening, okay? So it says, the general mission for wanderers is to lighten the planet and to serve, okay? To serve, radiating light and love, to act as a beacon or shepherd, guiding others through their spiritual example, to express their unique talents and gifts and share them with others, okay? It says, how is a wanderer activated? A wanderer activated, okay? It says wanderers are contacted by the Confederation of Planets in the service of the infinite creator. This is facts, okay? It says these are guides and they are constantly watching over and offering opportunities for contact. There is a catch though. The Confederation operates firmly within the first distortion of the law of one, the law of free will. They will not break this law. Therefore, close encounters are extremely rare. In fact, more close encounters are done by the Orion group, the negative path, okay? Because they're open to that information, okay? So if you are open to the light-oriented cosmic guides, then they can help you. You must give them permission to talk to and communicate with you and unlock more of your wanderer code that you hold within you. It says in these cases, okay, and when the Orion group, okay, or the negative path connects with like, stars and people like that, okay, it says fear is installed, confusion and separation. This is where you get stories of abductions, okay? It says the Confederation, on the other hand, much prefers to respect free will by attempting to contact via thought forms, inner voices, synchronicities, and dreams. This is why dream work is so important, okay? The Confederation activates the wanderer subtly through the conscious and unconscious. They do not want to create a fearful situation and cannot communicate with you clearly if you are in an energy of fear. The goal is to create a feeling of being awakened or activated while honoring your free will. This is a flexible method which leaves the individual with a personal sense of contacted or activated, of being contacted or activated, okay? It says a subjective activation. This could happen through a series of synchronicities that only carry meaning for you, a dream of epic proportion, or perhaps mysterious phenomena witnessed in the sky, accompanied with telepathic messages, one of my favorites, okay, for sure. It says so everybody watching this is a wanderer, okay? And so, if you want to make this ultimate contact with the Sirians and the Pleiadians and the Federation, which is mixed with all different alien races, okay, then you need to open yourself up to that energy, okay? It's like you are doing a great job of learning all of these things, and you hold all these innovations and everything that I said before. I really truly do mean that. But they're just saying you have to be open to it with your free will, or they cannot communicate with you. You also need to be in a joyful, light, more happy type of mood. Okay. It says take charge with authority. Okay. Taking charge of your feelings, of your thoughts, of your actions, of your choices, and of the things that, of the way that you deal with others and walk your path on this earth. Okay. Yeah. With the high priestess, this is how you really awaken and harness the mystic power within you. Okay. The mystic power of the wanderer. Okay. We got the guardian angel. It says you are not alone. Come on. You are not alone. You are so cosmic. Okay. It says broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. And it says learn from spiritual experiences. Okay. And also it says be a peacekeeper and let go of the need to be right. Okay. These could all be things that are standing in the way of you communicating on a more cosmic level. Okay. And getting a higher level of messages for yourself. That's why the Nine of Cups is in reverse, because you're not really open to the wish fulfillment that is cosmic connection. Okay. It says celestial channel, hidden beauty, remaining optimistic and staying neutral. And she's got this key on her arm. I just feel like you're very close though. You're doing a great job, but they're needing you to be more open to the possibility that they will even communicate with you in the first place. Okay. Yeah, we got Archangel Michael, heart of a warrior, divine protection and synchronicity. There are a lot of people that get scared. Okay. They literally get scared when spirit communicates with them. It could be really clear, and they just automatically think they're going crazy. And so this is why they choose to operate from that too, because they were saying like when the Orions contact people, they instill this energy of fear because they just like boom, drop it all on them and literally fragment the mind so that they can have more control over them and over their actions. Okay. Yeah, with this energy attachments. It's like they don't work with them. They sort of take over and walk through them, okay? Meat suits is what I heard. They're just meat suits, okay? Okay. So, um this is what they don't want to do. They don't want to spring this on you just because you're a wanderer and they know you can handle it in all of this. You have to give the human body, okay, in this 3D, your brain literally needs a buildup of energies, okay? And a build in belief and faith that this is actually happening so that you don't lose your shit. Okay. Yeah, we got light activations. Okay. It says evolution of spirit, actioning of plans, and transcendence. Okay. So it's an evolution. Okay. It is a slow growth that you have to make within your cosmic connection that you have. Okay. But this is energy from a past life coming into you. Okay. That the Sirians are ushering in. They're ushering in more of your remembrances from like past cultural experiences, sort of regressing you to propel you forward. Okay. Then we got the universal Makerba. It says a sacred purpose. You have the answer in lucid dreaming. Okay. So, like I said, pay much attention to your dreams. Look, and then we got right here at the bottom of this deck, the dreamscape. I'm like, I must be missing a card. So we got contemplation, okay? Silence, knowing, and releasing control. Then we got forgiveness, which is what the Pleiadians were talking about too. Like if you want to have this cosmic connection too, like they were pretty much saying, you have to avoid these energy of like tension and opposites. It's like what makes you pass the lesson is that you changed the way that you dealt with, that you handled the situation altogether. And that showed spiritual growth. And so now you're ready for more of this beautiful, spiritually growing type of energy. So this is why they're always talking about forgiveness and even isolation, loneliness, reconnection, and home. Some of you guys could be feeling very homesick and not even really being aware of the fact that you're homesick, or even having an understanding of why you feel so disconnected. When you understand that, then you can understand and connect to the energy of oneness. Okay. Yeah, it says challenges, blocks, fears, and negativity. like your mind is betraying you in some sort of way. Yeah, exiled, okay? The illusion of separation, disconnect, and isolation. It's an illusion. And there is a huge lesson and more clarity and openness to your cosmic connection once you remove that, okay? Yeah, that brings in a lot of your justice for you. And I see in the Four of Wands, okay? Four of Wands gonna be at the bottom. The Four of Wands, okay? Bringing in that happy, beautiful energy and allowing you to create, more effortlessly and happily. What else? You could be in hermit mode right now. What else? Beautiful, beautiful Sirians. We got the Hanged Man, okay? So, but what am I getting from this hangman? Usually I'm like, oh, I like this hangman. It's hanging beautifully. But I just feel like this is holding you up. Like, not that you're stuck or anything like that, but there's just like a few little things that you need to tweak in order to hear your cosmic guidance more clearly. Let me get one for the hangman. The Five of Crystals, yeah. It's like bringing your own self in from the cold mentally. Like I was saying, I was talking about all of this progress that you've made and all of these things that you've been learning. But I feel like you might feel that you're still out in the cold in some sort of way. But but they're saying, that's just the wanderer in you, okay? That feels like, no, this can't be right. So I'm hearing like integration, incorporation. There's some sort of wanderer codes that need to be incorporated, some sort of lessons that need to be understood in order for them to drop more of these memories and little like crystals and nuggets of your power, okay? Okay, what is the final thought on this? The thinking woman, okay? So you could be doing a little bit too much thinking. Okay, we got Archangel Metatron right here. And then we got attachment and door to spirit. So this is what I'm saying. It's like you're still attached to some certain ways of thinking or some certain way that you feel like things happen or some certain way of thinking about like, a lesson or some certain way you could still be reacting to a certain thing, which shows like that you're not growing from the thing. And then we got Archangel Michael right here. We got indecision, Archangel Gabriel with the fifth chakra or the throat chakra, envy and walking away. I don't know. I just feel like there could be a lot going on in the energy around you, okay? And like you need to learn to rise above that drama. I'm hearing it's unbecoming. Just rise above the drama. And you can't tie me down, but you can whip your loving on me, baby. So it says this card shows a woman holding a book, standing before a staircase, ready to lead you to higher understanding. Come on. It says this woman could be a friend who helps you express and understand your feelings, or she could be a teacher brought to your life at this time to take you in a new direction. This could also be a new love interest with a woman who is thoughtful, conscious, and aware. Or like the thinking man, the card could represent a side of yourself that's ready to blossom and bring clarity and assistance to the world. If so, find your voice and let your wisdom shine. Okay, so some of y'all need to just unlock your wisdom. Embrace the fact that you are a wanderer and that you are connected to everyone and everything, and you chose to be. Like, change the way that you look at yourself because you're meant to do like such great things. even if you're not like, even if it seems like you're not doing shit, like you spread so much light and joy, you know. Even if you just are someone who really loves yourself and cares for yourself and prays all the time, you know, like that is spreading light, you know. Every time you go outside and you just sit, like your energy touching the nature, the atmosphere is a help in the raise of the vibration of the planet. Just you being here and living your life and learning. So the affirmation says, I open my mind and heart to my own inner wisdom. I am thoughtful, focused, and clear. Okay. So the Sirians are wanting to bring you this thoughtful, focused clarity to your life, to you, to your mission, and to the things that you are supposed to, you know, the innovations that you hold within yourself. And with that, okay, I am done. By the way, it says door to spirit at the bottom. Okay, so I feel like this is going to take you, you know, through another door, through that golden door, into that golden mentality, you know, that into the Midas place is what I heard. And also, this is the number 5. Now, with that, I'm done. Okay, I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, and I will see you later. Bye.